everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I shot my intro video exactly 1 week ago. Wednesday was my birthday, Friday was St. Patty's Day, and so there were some deviations to my normal eating habits that I wanted to talk about. I don't diet, and I don't really endorse any kind of dieting, but I'm a firm believer in a good balance in what you eat and good portion control. And for my birthday specifically, I knew I was intending on having Thai food for dinner, so I made it a point to eat a very clean breakfast, snack, lunch, snack. That way when dinner came around, I felt like I had earned it. Aside from it being my birthday, and I earned it for that reason alone. But I ate clean for the rest of the day so that I could treat myself for dinner. So for the Thai food was on my birthday. I went home to have a second birthday dinner with my family, and we grilled out. So we had marinated steak, which isn't very bad, grilled asparagus, corn, baked beans, which is kind of outside of what I usually eat. I had a beer, but again, in the name of my birthday, I let myself have this treat. And then Friday was St. Patty's Day, so there was a little bit of celebrating that evening. In general, for my eating habits, I will do 3 meals a day and 2 snacks a day. My breakfast is almost the same every day, which I don't mind it at all. I bring plain peanut butter to work, and I bring plain oatmeal to work, and I add peanut butter to it. I have 3 eggs that I throw one of the yolks away, and then I'll have a snack later, which is usually an apple or an Activia probiotic yogurt. But I'm actually trying something new, which someone had to tell me about. I'd never heard of it. It's called kefir, which I still can't really tell you, but I tried it for the first time today, and it's very bitter. I think that I prefer my Activia yogurt or kombucha or something. And then as I went to have this, I just thought it was funny that it said to shake it really well. I'd never seen that on a label before, but I shook the crap out of it, and it is an interesting taste. I'm going to finish the bottle, but I probably won't buy it again. My lunch will vary depending on the day. Turkey, rice, Brussels sprouts, turkey, broccoli, sweet potato. I might get some food from the cafeteria. Either way, something healthy. My snack in the afternoon could be avocado or nuts. My snack that I'm going to have after this, every one of my friends tells me it's really gross, but I really like it. I just make a plain egg white omelet, and I add peanut butter onto it. Because in my eyes, egg whites are like celery. They don't have a taste, so it just tastes like peanut butter, and it's very filling. And then dinner, again, it depends on the day, but I try to keep it clean. Kale, rice, tilapia, anything of that nature. So special occasions allow for deviations, but for the most part, I try to stay on a steady schedule. Aside from the eating, Friday being St. Patty's Day, I made sure that I got a workout in the evening to kind of prepare for those extra calories that I was consuming later. It was leg day. I worked out with my close friend Flo, and we're going to actually skip on over to some footage of that workout. Okay, so we're starting here with deadlifts. I have my green on for St. Patty's Day. The weights are green, but that wasn't planned. We're starting. This video is for 115 pounds, but I always do a warm-up set with just the bar. Then I do a set with 10s on each side, 25s on each side, and then here we are with 35 on each side. Anytime I look over my right shoulder, I'm just trying to make sure in the mirror that my form is correct, my chest is over the bar, my butt is not too high or too low. And then for each rep, I'm trying to come down with control and barely touch the floor. Lowering it is just as important as lifting it. This was our last set of deadlifts, our 4th set, not including the warm-up with the bar. The weight is now at 135 pounds. This is the most weight that I have lifted in a while, hands down. The first rep comes to just a tap on the ground, but every rep after that, it's starting to feel heavy, so I thought it would be safer to bring it to a full stop on the floor. You can see me taking a deep breath before every rep. I'm drawing the air in, and I'm holding it until I get up past the threshold of the lift. The weight is definitely a lot more challenging, but I'm still trying to be mindful of my form here. And it was tough, but I was definitely happy to have finished that set. This last video I have here is of me doing squats at 115 pounds. Just like with my deadlift, I start with a warm-up set with just the bar. I do a set with 10 on each side, 25 on each side, and then here we are with 35 on each side. The squat form is one of my favorite things to coach my clients. I make sure that they keep the knee behind the toe, the abs are braced, the squat comes all the way down to parallel, and that the upper back is strong so that you don't arch your back and then you bring your torso up at the same time that you lift with your legs. I'm slowing down a little bit towards the end because even though this is not my heaviest weight, it definitely felt heavy on this day. And then this was the first 2 exercises for leg day. So that was the beginning of our leg day workout. We started with deadlifts as per Flo's request, and I'll be honest, it's an exercise that I don't do that often. The form itself is something that I'm still trying to learn, and I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so the angle of your butt is something I'm really trying to make sure that I do correctly. Too high or too low, you're doing a completely different exercise. So you can comment and tell me what you thought of my form. Squats are hands down my favorite exercise. I usually go really heavy. It is definitely one of the exercises I can move the most weight. But prior to this workout, it had been about a week and a half or 2 weeks since I was on my normal lifting schedule. But I know what I can do on squats, so I really have to hold back and not just continue to add weight. So we ended at 135, which felt challenging that day. So the reason I showed this video at all, the video clip of the workout, is because not even a couple days into having turned 30 and I already managed to hurt myself. It was definitely the deadlifts. I hurt my back, and I've only done this one other time years ago when I first got serious into lifting, and it is basically the same thing as I did then. I wasn't stretching properly and I wasn't doing a proper cool down. So for Friday's workout, we were trying to do legs, and then we had a staff meeting, and then I got right back into the workout, and then I knew I was going out, so I left the gym without doing a really good cool down, foam rolling, walking on the treadmill, or doing something like that I usually do. I did a warm up today, so I did that, but the cool down, I know that I didn't do it right, and so I really hurt my back, like Mortal Kombat, pull the spine out of your butt pain. And I'm much better today. I took off a couple days, but the message here is not that becoming old makes you frail. I still think I'm doing okay for 30, but stretching is so important, and I preach it to all of my clients. So I was disappointed in myself that I didn't do this the way that I coach it to others. So stretch before every workout, cool down after every workout, no exceptions, and then you'll be the best you that you can be. Thank you for watching with me today. I had a little bit of footage I was going to share from rock climbing on Sunday, but that didn't go very well, my first day back in a while. So the next video, I would love to share a rock climbing session with you. So stay tuned. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.